Hey gamers, it's Why Not. I am a variety streamer over on TikTok and we are doing a blind playthrough of What Remains of Edith Finch. And I am super excited and also very scared about starting this game, but let's get into it. We are about to start What Remains of Edith Finch. And it's already cute and I'm already stressed. We got a cast and a flowers and a journal that says Edith Finch. How do I open her up? Open sesame.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. We're starting at the beginning. At the house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's a house? That doesn't look structurally sound. It also looks really far away. Are we walking? Oh, look at the mailbox. Oh, Orca's Island. I've always wanted to go to Orca Island. Stop. Gazette. Let me check the look. This mailbox is so cute. How do I open it? Oh my god, look at my little arm sock.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago.
7 years ago?
Open immediately.
Well, it's a little late for that. Are we leaving it? Are we leaving the... Okay. What bills? I don't see any bills.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, honey. Was this... Whose house is this? Is your, like, family home? That was cool. Look at that. Like this, I'm sure there's a lot of trauma in this house, but God, is this fucking cool or what?
I will. My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Your mom's gone too? Oh, honey.
Maybe she thought I'd know.
We got a magical key.
Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
She like really threw you in that trauma, huh? Wait, is it down or up? What are we thinking? Into the forest or out of the forest? The finches. See, that doesn't give me a direction. I say forest.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
That's probably for the
but now
best.
I have questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh no. Not the trauma house. Missing. What's that say? Milton Finch. Was that her brother? Because he looked little. He did not look old enough.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
There's another one. Oh, look. I look cute. Look at that cute little ring around. Ring feather thing? I don't know. My necklace is cute. I wonder what it said on the boring path. We chose the cool path.
The house was exactly
like look
I
at that!
The way I'd been dreaming about it.
Hang on. What? There's just a dragon? Hello? Is it a slide? Also, why are there missing papers everywhere? Like, what? We just throwing them. Obviously, nobody's gonna see them here in the middle of the woods. Why aren't they in the city?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
What?
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Maybe it did, you know? Maybe Edie was telling the truth.
The child? The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Trauma! How scary can a house be? Unless it's haunted. Is this bitch haunted? There's a swing that's doing creepy things over there. Maybe it might be haunted. A dock door. Hello? Am I...
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay, I wasn't expecting we were gonna crawl through it. I thought this was our house. I thought we could just open the front door.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, and it didn't get put on. Didn't get put on when we came back.
I felt like I was home.
Aww. When the only place that feels like home is not a happy place, that's really rough. This is a nice-ass kitchen. Why are there so many books in here? Couldn't say.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, look at him. We got Lewis. He got a little goatee going, I think. We got Dawn, probably toxic mother. Edith, that's us. Look at us. Happy, traumatized child. And then the OGG Ma, Eddie. Edie? Is it Edie or Eddie? In loving memory. Well, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie, beloved brother. Well, we'll stick a pin in that one. We'll talk about it later, I'm sure. What's this?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Salmon all day, every day. He's got a can of other things besides salmon, right? Ooh, apple pie. Oh. How old is this?
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Like, how long ago did she leave? Because if this is like years old Chinese, that's grody.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Always good.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Huh? What kind of bomb are we talking about here? That's a child set right there. We were tiny. We were babies when we left, which is not good. What's this over here?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I bet. Your mom sounds like a really cool gal. Well, how did Edie think about the nursing home? What did Edie want? I want whatever Edie wants. You can't be on Orca Island and not have a picture of an orca. It's a requirement. Oh, why is this house so
Nothing
fucking
in the house
cute?
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile.
I spot another
teeth.
whale. Too much of the house? That's fair. It sounds like, oh, not sounds, it looks like you guys did a lot of extensions to the house. Expansions to the house that weren't necessary. But it's cute.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
House sank. Hopefully you didn't build on top of it. It's got creepy vibes up there. It could be haunted. Haunting is still an option. Ooh, we love bugs. Who was the bug gal? Somebody was. You don't just have bugs in your house if there's not a bug person. Well, we want to go in the basement first. We want to go upstairs. I gotta finish looking on this floor, I guess. Barbara. Well, Barbara.
Great-Grandpa's
Yeti!
friend built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
We're not talking about the Yeti on this music box. Why is there a Sasquatch? Oh, wait a second. Was she in a Sasquatch movie? Stop. Barbara. Barbara who? Tell me more about Barbara. There's just a box cutter open on the floor. I'm gonna step on it. Boop. I hurt myself. What's this? Oh, finally I can actually say something about it.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
That's fair. I'm sure it's one of the steps of grief is rejection.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Were we... Wait, why does this door look like it's been sealed shut? By several things. Hello?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, it's locked. Can I break it down now? Let me in. This is my house. Jump kick. Right, I'm getting in there. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Why?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Why? What's the point of a peephole if you can't get into the room? Okay, this room looks badass, so we're going to that one first. I want to look at the pictures, though. This is a creepy man. I would definitely not have that on my... Who's... Molly? Hello? This house better not be squeaking like that. I'm not appreciating this. Molly? 1937 to 1947. That's 10 years. Okay. Why is it locked? Hello?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Is this Walter's room? I like it a lot.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why? Why? It's cute. It's got whale sharks. I don't know why there's rent. Oh, it's from the window. Okay. What we got here?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Secret passages in the house? Did you at least try and find them? Oh, wow, that was easy. 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Hello? Oh, it's a...
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Wow. Okay, hang on. Let me check up the rest of this place before we go into the sketchy, locked space. There's just so many pictures and books. Oh, it's Barbara! I want to know more about Barbara. 1944 to 1960. Well, that's 16 years? So we got 10 and 16. That's not great. Those aren't great numbers that I like to see.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
That's the first thing I wanted to know about. Wow. Facts. Calling me out. I do want to know about Barbara Finch. Tell me about her. What else do we got? 3 more rooms. Sven and Edie. Sven, 1915 to 1964. That's better. Still not great. What, that's like 51? And then Edie, like, was a good... Hello?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I could look through all the peepholes? Stop. Now I have to go back. Calvin? It says Sam there too. Why isn't Sam on the door? 1950 to 1961. That's again not a good number. That's what, 11?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
How do you share a room with a dead person? This is like a split room too. This has 2 sides. But Sam's date isn't on there, just Calvin's. Okay. Gregory. 1976 to 1977. He didn't even have art on his.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
It's a bathroom? Hello? Why is the... Wait, I don't understand. It's alright, alright. Is that a duck? Oh, they're little birds with hats on them. Cute. Alright, let me look through the other people's. Don't look at me, scary man. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Fair. That is definitely a solid restrictor. She looks like a cute little happy pink room. Alright, the big one. What's Barbara's room look like?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years.
Fucking Yeti.
Until America grew out of it.
Aw, darn you, America. Barbara was a star. She deserved better. It's like really long hallway. Alright. To the attic.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Well, what a party pooper mom is. Alright, I guess we're going through the sketch hole in the wall. In we go. Looks like somebody else knew about the hole in the wall.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Was your brother an artist? Because he made a cat and that's kind of cute.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
So Milton knew about the secret tunnels.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Hey, Molly, mind if we come in?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving. Orca Island calves. Hell yeah. Well, Molly, what you got going here?
Looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
The drawer is the gerbil room. That's cute.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's fair. It's a really cute room. There's definitely something growing right there. Don't make squeaky noises. I don't appreciate it. Oh, we killed a starfish. Molly was the bug girl. Confirmed. Look at all those bugs. Molly, you scoundrel. Oh, is this a journal? Like our journal.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
We're Molly now? What can we eat? Maybe there's candy in the pumpkin?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Busted. What if we ask Mom for some dinner?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. I feel like we could have just waited. It's dark out. We should be sleeping. Fishy! I thought about it.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Don't worry, Christopher. She didn't eat you. Nothing to worry about.
I kept
Some toothpaste?
eating and eating.
Ew, okay. Are we that hungry? See, these berries look like
things that night.
berries are a better option. As long as they're safe.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Aw, what a cutie.
I reached out for her. suddenly,
Why is the window locked?
I was a cat.
Oh, the imagination.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Mr. Bird, I just want to be your friend, I promise.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They don't look alive, but that's my personal opinion. Where'd the bird go? Oh, it's at its nest. We should leave the bird alone, I feel like. How do I get up there, Mr. Bird? Mr. Bird? I'm just really hungry.
I jumped and I almost got her. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Well,
All
I'm
I
a
cared about
cat.
was eating that mama bird.
I'm a cat now, I don't listen to rules.
I gobbled her up.
That's a far drop.
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Why are we hunting as animals? That's a big rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger? I feel like the rabbit was pretty big option for an owl. Come here, you mama rabbit. I'm gonna eat you whole too, I guess.
Scary. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
I think you should stop.
I was a shark.
A shark in the water needs to be in water. Yeah, there you go. Are we? Excuse me. Pardon me. Let me just. I just need to. I'm lost. Don't worry. I'll just gonna go for a quick roll. Woo! I hope there's water at the end of this.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Okay, we're good now. We're good
I
now.
was hungrier than ever.
Fishy, 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 fishy. This is my dream right now.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Nope. Oh, it's a seal. Even better.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where'd he go? Oh Lord, he running. You better run, Mr. Seal. Unfortunately, I do not see you getting away. Oh no.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the fuck? What am I Wait. What's happening? Am I is this supposed to be an octopus? Whoa, weird things are happening.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm a monster! I'm not even an octopus. Hello? Is there people around?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Sure did. Oh, this Fisher guy right here. Sorry, lad. Are we still hungry?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Okay, Molly, we can keep going as long as you want. Oh, not the drunk sailor. Still don't know what's happening, but I've kind of just accepted what we're doing right now.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Still
Across
hungry.
the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm slithering. I'm a slither boy. Little slithery guy. Into the toilet. Oh boy. Hello.
I got closer and closer.
Uh-oh. Hey, this is my room. It is I, Molly. Who am I going to kill? Gonna eat one of my family members? I'm so tiny though.
All of my stomach started growling.
All of them?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
So was she dreaming? Was it all a dream? That's like fair. But she was dreaming that she was hungry, no? And then of course the monster.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Yeah. That good old imagination of a 10-year-old. The cat! Molly! Oh, I'm just out and about now, okay.
This will
Sure.
be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Of course, of
Edie
course.
would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I think your mom knew some shit and decided not to say anything.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Uh-oh, I see more names. Are they all bird names? Or are they all... Oh, they're animals. They're little animal shrines. Stop, Edie. We got Burpee. We got Bob the snake. This one I can't see. What else we got? We got Rob, the lizard, Burpee, Purpley. I see a theme with the birds. Flurpy.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
And we're still wearing them. We're still wearing the gloves. Shrine sketches. I want to see her sketches.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
What? Why?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
It was the OG Edith. Sam photo. Conspiracy now. My friend Bigfoot. Looks like Edie knew all those secrets too.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Edie won't go. Refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Built in 1937 by Sven Finch. Wow.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
So
She could have, but she didn't.
He did die to the dragon. I was correct. It's just a happy little carpenter guy, you know? He built the house. He was gonna build this awesome-ass slide. And it killed him. Happy 90th.
Even in the 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Her soul was young. Oh, shit. Edie, why do you have the exact moment that your brother died? Why is that here? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna frame that. That's framed. What a goober. See, what is this?
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
See, that doesn't look like the kid that we were looking at previously. That looks like someone else, you know? Because I saw the goatee, but I also saw like little Lewis, so I'm lost, but that's alright. Oh, look at all the handprints. Got Molly, Barbara, Calvin and Sam, Walter, Dawn, Gus, sorry. Gus, Gregory. Those are some small hands, guys. Lewis, Milton, and Edith. Oh, Milton. Okay, I think I'm getting Milton and Lewis mixed up. My bad. What else we got?
Her room was like a museum.
Odin Finch. 1880 to 1937. So, was this the father of Edie?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Wait, it's a slider. How do I do the slide? Oh, there we go.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aww.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house.
Of course, we
hoping
just
to leave the curse behind.
take the house and move.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of
man.
Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, well, that worked really well.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Alright, so Odin was Edie's father. Sven was her husband. I don't know why I keep saying brother. And baby Molly. Okay, so here we are. I see the line up here.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, look at them. They're so happy. Well, what about the other ones? Can I do the other ones?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, so Odin was like number one. So happy. Everybody's so happy right now. Okay, I assume we can't go through that door. So we're going through this door. Wow, that is some shag carpet. I wonder what I look like. Look at all those toys and pills and toys and alcohol. Oh, another locked room. I mean book. Locked book. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie and Edie Finch. What's in here?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's
There we
hidden
go.
in this book.
Oh, it's a lock. Sure. In we go. It's a red room.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch. These are some edgy photos. There's another Milton drawing. Hello? Hello? Coming in. Oh, it's the the separated room. The Sam and Calvin. But there's only Calvin on the door. And Calvin's whole side of the bed is roped off. What?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
That's always a good sign. The command center. What's in the command center? These are so cool rooms.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Whoa. Hey, Grandpa, you want to talk about it? Calvin. 1915 to 19... There's so many shrines everywhere.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're on the swing. There's Sam taking his pictures. Oh, I can swing. My bad, my bad. I thought I was just rolling. There's so many freckles in this family.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
And he did. Stop. Are not strong. Definitely with one leg. I don't know why I'm not using the other one.
Funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I see what's happening now. I have to use both of my... Here we are. Now we're rolling. Clearly he's not afraid. He broke his leg and it's still...
always wanted to fly.
I bet he did. This is gonna break. This is gonna break. This is gonna break.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
I don't want to...
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, he wants to go around the branch?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I don't want to participate in this.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh, God.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
This is
I
terrifying.
think he'd already made up his mind.
Now I can't get down.
That's
I can't
what I
even
want to
take it
remember
back.
about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Wow, he flew, man. Hopefully you didn't see, because that's going to be super traumatizing for a kid.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I mean, same. Rest in peace, Calvin. You made it. You got to
After
space.
the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh. So Calvin and Sam were Edie's children?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I mean, that's fair. Like I said, the kid was traumatized, and it was very clear that he did not get it figured out if he had to share a room like this and they just roped it off.